Welcome back for video number 2. So in this video, we're going to be doing a definition video, an overview of definitions. This is a really, really, really important video because I'm going to define a lot of terms. And the ones that I forget, I'll start to put in the other videos as well. But the reason this is really important video is because most people, depending on their definition of forgiveness, find it really hard. And I can understand why. I pulled up the Merriam-Webster, the Webster Dictionary definition of forgiveness. So let me pull it up. I love it when they give you a definition and the word forgive is in it, right? So the definition of forgiveness, according to Webster, is to cease to feel resentment against another or to pardon them, or to give up resentment or to claim to requital, to grant relief from payment of. The other definitions of forgiveness are to grant forgiveness, which is actually quite funny, but is to learn to forgive and forget is another definition here. Wow, these are hard. Another synonym it has for forgiveness is pardon, right? Excuse or pardon or condone. Man, that's hard. Let's talk about why that's hard. Going back to the definition, it says, to cease resentment. Oh my God. To give up resentment. Why is this so hard? To pardon. Because if you're human and you're over 20, you know how much a certain part of your mind is addicted to being right. So if we're addicted to being right, how can we pardon? If we're addicted to being right, how can we let go? If we're addicted to it being a certain way, how can we? So these traditional definitions of forgiveness can be really, really tough because it's really saying, to stop feeling resentment. Well, I don't know about you. When I'm resenting somebody, I'm really good at resenting them because I just dig in there and really good. If I'm angry about something, I can stay angry for a long time. So the idea of forgiveness is really challenging in our modern culture based on that definition. The idea of pardoning them means that they did something wrong and I'm going to let that go. Huh? Really? If they really cheated on me, if they really, made an ass out of me in public, how can I pardon that? Because it hurt me so much. So those traditional definitions of forgiveness, I find really challenging. And I remember, when I was first introduced to the concept, I'm like, huh? It's a really great book called Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tipping. Obviously, I'm going to use a lot of Course in Miracles, which is the middle word for Course in Miracles is forgiveness. But I'm going to teach you multiple definitions of forgiveness that work really well for me. When I first started to get into forgiveness work, the definition by Oprah really rung for me. Oprah's definition of forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past can be different. Say it again. Giving up the hope that the past can be different. See how much lighter that is than to pardon somebody or just try to give up resentment? The definition of forgiveness that I'm going to use for our course, and again, you can choose the definition depending on the day, but I'm really going to encourage you to use this definition. The definition of forgiveness that I'm going to choose that we use is returning to who we truly are. Div, what the hell do you mean? Return to who you truly are. So now let's bounce into a bit of a Course in Miracles and a bit of understanding some other terms. Course in Miracles teaches us that we are part and parcel of the divine. I always use this left hand with my ring on it, just so your brain knows. We are part and parcel of spirit. We are part and parcel of love. We are part of the creator that was within us. That which is in the universe is in us. That is who we truly are. That is our soul. That is the divine. That is the non-physical. That is the spirit. That is who we truly are. That's one word, our spirit, our divine essence. And then we have a split off part of us that is called the ego. I always use my right hand. The ego is the part of you that has forgotten that you're a spirit. The ego is a part of you that has simply forgotten your worth. The ego is the part of you that has you forgotten that you are the I am creator. The ego is the part of you that holds on to grievance and vengeance. The ego is the part of you that only recognizes the body and the past, the future, and so on. Spirit is only in the now. Spirit knows of your unlimited wealth, unlimited abundance, unlimited ease, unlimited joy. Spirit knows that everybody outside of you is you. Interesting definitions, right? So for the course of this challenge, which is going to be based on A Course in Miracles, forgiveness is going to be defined as returning to who you truly are. Now, the ego and spirit, they never meet. They're two parallel lines, but you actually get a choice between this voice and this voice. And for the course of this challenge, we're going to look at forgiveness as a return to this voice. And wouldn't it be amazing if the ego wasn't running the show? And this is why forgiveness challenge can heal your body. It can make you lose weight. It can make you feel excited about life. It can have better sex, have amazing relationships. That's how it works. Because the more we connect with this part of us, the less we connect with this part of us, the more forgiveness is going to be like magic. So I'd love you to be open to this new definition of forgiveness, which is a returning to your truth or your God self or your truth. Now, one or two more definitions. The ego is not a bad thing or not a good thing. And you'll hear me use the word that ego, not your ego or my ego, because the ego is like a collective energy of fear. That's it. Fear, fight, flees. That's it. The ego is just that. And spirit is just love and joy and freedom. Not connected to this body, and you can have it in this body, but so that is the choice. Last definition. I use the word God a lot because I'm a student from A Course in Miracles, but the word God, there we are, is to define all that is. The word God is also to be used, the word is creator, love, source, spirit, interchangeably. So if I use the word creator and you prefer God, change it. If I use the word unconditional love, you prefer the word spirit, change it. If you use the word the divine, but you prefer God, change it. You change your words. The last definition I need to give you, and I will introduce this concept later on, is the Holy Spirit. If God is like the all-encompassing energy that humans think of as the creator, there's an energy that God, which is typically masculine, has created, which is a feminine energy, which is here, which is the Holy Spirit. And we're humans are down here. The Holy Spirit is the energy, and I'll teach this in the videos, is the energy that forgives. Holy Spirit is often used to define also, you can use the word guides, Holy Spirit. I use them interchangeably. Some people don't. I'm not connected. I'm not attached. The Holy Spirit is the feminine part of us. That is the intermediary between us and the Creator. And that is there to make life easier for us. That's the part of us that gives us our inner knowings, our intuitions. That's the part of us that's going to assist in forgiveness. In fact, that's the part that's going to do the forgiveness. So if these terms are new for you, which they probably are, just be open to it. Be open to it. That you want to connect with the Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. You can change the word to guides, the Divine Mother. I'm not attached. But you're going to connect to this energy that's going to assist you in forgiveness that I will call Holy Spirit. So play with those definitions. You might need to repeat this a few times, but let's pop into the next video. Lots of love. I'm excited you're here. You're still 120 out of 100. Yes, let's go.